Yo everybody, and welcome to more Sonic Adventure 2.
Stage select.
Last left off, I don't know. It took me a moment there to try and get back into the game and get it all working. Oh, look at these 2A ranks. They look glorious. But it took me a while to get the controller working and then all the things working, so let's not dilly-dally and try and, well, do these. So what's this? I think level 2 is always collect 100 rings, yeah. Alright. Don't need to do anything, but find rings. Only thing that matters. So far I've got 0. The A rank in this is fully based on time. So that's good. What I probably should have done, and what I'll probably try and do after this mission, or this attempt, is just get a nice log of all the actual requirements for A rank. I don't know. Also, I don't know how strict it's going to be in terms of ring location. No! Also, hi, Deadpool. How's it going? Okay, actually, let me do on this. Stuff might mess up on the stream for a moment. It might flicker. I just figured it would be so much more convenient for me if I did it on my monitor rather than try and get it done on the laptop. But to do it on the laptop, do it on the monitor, I need to... Oh, actually, I could do it here. I just need to find it. I feel like that's what's going to be a lot of the... A rank. I feel like that's what a lot of this is going to be. Getting so close to the end, only to then... die right at the end. Here we go. This is what I want. A nice condensed stuff. Nice grid with all the info. Clear. Oh, and it doesn't stay. I just dropped a bunch of frames as well. Oh, can I not have it on? Please just work. No, I'm going to have it on the laptop. Okay. Apologies for all this. Sonic is being quite... to a rank requirements. Doesn't help that I have no actual mouse and keyboard for the laptop. It's just using the it's just using the touch, I guess, the touchpad and the laptop keyboard, which aren't in a convenient location at all. A rank. Put you there. You there. Chat's all squished now, which is great. You love to see squished chat. But I suppose that's that. Okay. Can I squish this a bit more so you can unsquish chat some? There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay. Great start to the stream. Oh, we would have lost anyways. We need 1 minute and 35 seconds. So we definitely need to go zoom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. Oh, hey, big. So yeah, I feel like I can do that.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Okay, there's no rings between now and the first. First lot of rings.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach.
Ah, I cannot get that. Maybe you can't do it. I feel like you should be able to, though. Feels just within the realm of possibility. There we go. Camera. No! Where are there more rings, though? Get rings from that. Okay.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation. Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
It's a lot more tricky than I expected.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach. Level 3 security door
I love the get him line. Okay, don't mess up here. There we go.
Now you know why I am the best.
Yeah. I feel like we probably could have taken the slow way down. It just would have been a lot tighter.
Stage select.
Okay. What we're probably gonna have to do a lot as well
Character select.
is go back and forth between between that and then the Chow World, which is fine. Oh, did I not get anything? Whoops. Oh, well, hey, you still need food. Keep eating. We need all the stamina. We need all the oh my word. I can't stay stamina. Man, this guy's hungry for once. Maybe it's because I've not played the game in like 2 weeks. Or was it just a week? I can't remember the last time I played this. Right. This one is going to be a bit more interesting.
Stage select.
Because first we need to actually find the lost Shao.
Assume level 1 defense formation.
So the way this is going to work is I'm going to do the first attempt to try and find the Chow, and then later attempts, and then after I know where the Chow is, then I'm going to try and rush to it. But as it stands, I have no idea where the Chow is, so there's no point in me rushing to somewhere I don't know. It's always in the same spot, yes. It's always in the same spot, and it's always, I wouldn't say always, but it normally requires the use of the Mystic Melody. Normally. I think there are some exceptions, but we shall, of course, wait and see. Oh, might as well get a Willa. Okay, so it's not here. Thinking about it, I wouldn't be surprised if it's at the end of this level. There are definitely things towards the end that I could be like, oh yeah, this would totally be where I would put a secret Chow.
Get him.
Quick, do the lightspeed dash. What? Oh. Oh, also, let me just pick up this dragon casually. I can hear a Chow, so I'm assuming we're on the right spot. Oh. Well, that went well. I didn't jump then. Let's try this again. There he is. E.
That was too close.
We need to do that in 2 minutes. However, I think it's very feasible. Getting those E ranks. Yes, I'm getting those E ranks. Getting those A ranks. At least that's the idea. Sup, hey. Right, let's give you the gorilla first. No, don't. Yeah, because I figured it would only do us good. And have a dragon. And take all the other stuff. Man, these are the Chow trying to steal all the goodies for hay. Hay's run stat is pretty nice. Also, can I point out how much effort it sounds like Robotic is making picking up a coconut? No pressure, hey. Everyone's just watching you eat. I'm just gonna keep going until they stop. I say then instantly just throw more coconut into his face. It's almost level 10. There we go. Hey, Chow Razor. Yes, I do. I say that. The only Pokemon I don't have on my save is the exclusive for
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense.
it's the exclusive for Violet. As in the legendary for Violet.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
Okay, so now it's all about speed. Ah, these boxes.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach.
No! Oh! You can actually stand on the lip there. That's interesting. And very useful.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get in.
Probably did have time to pick up the dragon, but with how much I failed this last time. There we go.
Yush.
Uh,
Now you know why I am the best.
oh yeah, I could do it.
Stage
I could
select.
trade. Oh.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1.
Okay, so we have a time limit,
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept intruder.
and we have to get a high enough score.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach.
Not too worried about the time limit. I'm more worried about the point thing.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
Tell the concentration is real.
Level 4 security door breach.
Tight. Radical.
Level 5 security door breach. Switch to emergency defense mode. Lock down final security door.
I don't know if we'll get this. Oh, we do have the ring bonus as well. Oh, we got a huge time bonus, of course. Yeah. Okay.
Now you know why I am the best.
Funny enough, for hard mode, you need 1,000 less points.
Stage select.
Ah, pins and needles in my leg.
Intruder alert.
Oh, this is just mission 1 again.
Stage select.
I'm glad I noticed. Clear hard mode.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
Jam in.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation. Intercept.
Funny enough, I feel like hard mode might not be too bad in terms of getting the score. Probably just be actually more of a case of actually needing to survive. Jeez. There's definitely a lot more dudes on hard mode.
Level 2 security door
Well, that seems nice and fair.
Level 3 security door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
Once again, I still love that. Get him. Okay. Still good. Oh, that's just health. Thanks. Pick up the tiger. Why wouldn't you pick up the tiger? It's just there. And it's a tiger.
Level 4 security door breach.
No! Ah. The worst thing is I have to restart.
Intruder alert.
Like, there is no way we can actually stay alive. Stay alive. There's no way we can actually regain the points we lost.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency formation.
Awesome. Something to be said to make sure I just keep a lot of my rings as well. For the ring bonus at the end. Oh. But first let's see about actually beating the level. Oh, you bitch.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach.
I know there's health coming up here, so that's something at least.
Door breach. Intruder has breached sections 3 through 8. Get him.
At least we get a life there. Grab the tiger again.
Level 4 security door breach.
Might be a bit tight in terms of how much points we have, because we need 19,000. I can't hit them because they keep killing me. Target the thing! Oh, Robotnik.
Down final security door.
Grab the tiger. We might actually be okay. Oh, you bitch!
Yush!
I hope we have enough from the time. We should have enough from the time. Yeah, time bonus. Boom.
Now you know why I am the best.
We did it. We are the champions.
Stage select. Character select.
It would have been a bit funny, but I know I've got the requirements for the actual thing, so oi, get up. Wonder if we should put hay through a race. I would like it. Also, I still can't tell if he's neutral or not. I'm just trying to compare his color to Charlie. He looks more similar to Charlie than the other, so maybe we should do... I suppose we don't have to...
Stage select.
We could just do a Tails level. Or we could just do a Robotnik level, then go in as someone else. I really don't want to do Sand Ocean. You know what? Let's do Dry Lagoon. I don't know why the sudden shift, but... Well, this has been a great start. I just assumed because we didn't see it in the room already, it would have been in the other area. But clearly I was mistaken. It is. Pick it up.
Only two more.
Okay, so it's this way. Oh, it's down.
It's gotta be close. Only one more left.
I don't... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's moving, that's why. I didn't think we could actually climb up that. I hate the moving ones. It throws me off so much. Not quite.
It's all too easy for me.
Is it though? Is it though?
Stage select.
Okay. Probably assume. It is indeed in the other area. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. B? Better luck next time.
It's gotta be close. Only 2 more.
I don't think it'll be over here, but... Oh, there it is. I'm glad I came over here to check.
Only 1 more left.
Oh. Oh, game. I don't think it's with the turtle. Oh, there it is. How in the world? Nice. I need air first. We're gonna get screwed because of this one, aren't we?
I got it.
Oh, whoa, turtle. Oh. No.
It's all too easy for me.
Oh. We needed 15k. Oh well, that was kind of funny. Oh, there it is.
It's gotta be close. Only 2 more.
Okay, definitely seems like it's in the other area. I just assumed it was underneath there.
Only 1 more left.
Okay. Let's quickly make it back over here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, the panic is setting. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's gotta be close. I got it.
Okay, we got it.
How was
Just.
that? Perfect, like me?
It's the fact that we didn't have to go round again.
Character select.
That's what kind of screwed us over last time. Oh. Do I have to be the character?
Stage character select.
I mean, it makes sense, but I just didn't think that was going to be the case. Oh well, yeah. I didn't realize it was actually character specific. Oh, pick up. Or maybe it's like hero and dark specific. I should really have gotten its power up, but oh well. Oh, its fly is so close to leveling up. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I just didn't expect it to be something the game actually paid attention to.
Stage
I mean, we've started, we might as well keep going. This one is get 100 rings. Oh my gosh! Is that some weird geometry? It's 20. It's another 10. There's a sheep. Okay. We were close there. Right. Programming jank sometimes is the best. Sometimes being the key word. I still don't understand the noises she makes in this level. I feel like it's only this level. It makes me think, is it actually her that's making the noise or something else? Because it's really weird. Right, she's the only thing that could be making those noises. I just don't get it.
Perfect, like me.
Oh well. Let's not worry about it for now. We need to find the lost Chow.
Stage select.
I think I know where this is, simply due to the case of it being... Right, I think we found it while we were trying to look for the Mystic Melody already. And just stumbling up here. There we go.
I got it.
Also, the Chow looks odd in this.
Perfect, like me.
Like, it doesn't look like a normal Chow.
Stage select.
Okay, so now this is the time limit. I'm not too worried about the time limit. I mean...
Gotta be close.
What? Oh, there it is.
Only 2 more. It's gotta be close.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Only 1 more left.
Oh, so far so good. Oh.
It's gotta be close.
Wow.
I got it.
That was well. Boom.
How was that? Perfect, like me?
Oh, I can't wait until I don't have to hear her again. So, here's the thing.
Stage.
I've heard that hard mode is always the same locations. I don't know how true that is.
It's gotta be close.
How?
Only 2
There you go.
It's gotta be close. Only 1 more left.
I want the other turtle. Because I feel like it's probably in the jail area. Especially if these are always in the same locations. Ooh. I made a mistake. Just figured that would be a good place to put one, you know?
It's gotta be close.
Wait. Ah. I see. Oh, it was so close. I don't think we're getting this time. I don't know if there's a extra button I could be mashing to help with drop distance. Fudge. Oh, hang on. You... No, you just instantly... Damn it. Oh well, at least we get practice if these are in the same locations. Oh, it's so close. So damn close. Maybe I need to just be higher. I feel like there's something else I'm missing here. Okay. To save some time. Adventure 2, 8... No. Lagoon Hardwood. Will this help me? Oh. That is very mean and something I wouldn't have thought of. Because it's a mechanic I, forget is in the game. No, damn it. Whoever remembers about the treasure scope?
Got it. I guess I took a little too much time.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little.
Stage select.
Okay, like I said though, I'm pretty sure these are in the same... These are always in the same location for hard mode. So it's less about finding them, and it's just more about getting to them.
It's gotta be close. Only two more. It's gotta be close. Only one more left. It's gotta be close.
Easy as that.
I got it.
Boom.
How was that? Perfect? Like me? Stage select.
Okay.
Character select.
Guess we'll jump into the Chow world momentarily. Damn it. Hey. Get down here. Or get over there. Yeah, that's fine. I really would like him to finish his fly. Damn it. Okay, cool. We got that. Damn it! The otter got too close to the edge. Now we've lost it forever. We still haven't had any of our... That have been the penguin just, you know, lost? Became a shadow penguin? Oh, wait, no, there's the otter. You get out of the water. Get out of the water. Oh, jeez, no, sorry. Still don't know what color that is. Ah, it doesn't matter. Even if hay does become one or the other. All that matters is that we get some progress. Speaking of, we might as well try. I like the idea of going as much as we can till we lose. Like a tangerine orange. just don't trip at the end. Would also be good if he didn't, you know, zigzag all over the place, but hey, what you gonna do? Easy. We ran in a straight line, barely. Congratulations. Weirdly enough, run is his like best stat. I still love the eye. What? I guess we just need more run stat still. See, that's the face I kind of wish I had for Hay. I say that, he still, like, is easily in the lead. I just assumed with our run stat we'd be even further ahead, but just a bit ahead is enough, you know? As long as we get first. We didn't quite beat the course record. Oh, I spent ages in the shower garden as a kid, but I also was not good at dealing with the shower garden as a kid. I was much worse than I was today. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am not doing too badly, thank you. Hopefully you're doing just as good. Ready, go! Always like hitting. See, now he's just going in a straight line. None of this zigzagging nonsense. No! You idiot! Oh, and then I used all the stamina, because I'm an idiot. You had that. You had a new course record under your belt as well. But no, you had to be an idiot and trip. Yeah. I know I'd say I'll keep going until I lose, but that was a loss because of tripping, not because of not good enough. Like, with our stats, we should easily be able to beat all these guys. Half expected him to just, like, trip straight away. I think what didn't help as well is, as I tripped, I hit the stamina thing as well, so not only did we lose a bunch of stamina, we also tripped. Okay. A win's a win. And that's all the beginner's course done. Go hey! I love the lighting on the chow. Now we get 2 more races. Duel and Challenge. Challenge is like a lot harder. I'm not expecting to do any of these. I just wanted to see. Oh jeez. We don't get to even see the other ones just yet. We'll just start with the duel races. Let's see. What is Hay's other good stat? I think it's flying, right? No, it is swim. Okay. It's flying. It's running. Strength is another one of his good stats. Let's try this. The issue here is I feel like we definitely need a lot more stats, and also just in general you might need to be evolved to help. Also, we need to make much more... We need to be more careful with our stamina. Because these are much longer races. Oh, Hay is very bad. Run. Okay, I'm just gonna... Just going to... back out. Also, I'm gonna quickly go back in. Let's see if we can't get some karate done. I love how power is power. We should be able to at least get through beginner. I mean, look at us. We have a stance and everything. Our zeal is going down much lower than theirs. And we've almost killed them in one hit. Yeah, we got this. We might even be able to do a dent in standard. But we need 5 wins before we can actually move on. Oof. Not quite as good as a kick. Oh, he dodged! The intense dodge. And his zeal is down. Well, Hay just utterly destroyed them. Oh, I would not be surprised if that is the case. But I'm so happy that we're able to get through at least this. You know? Look, some progress is at least progress. Oh, that's like... That punch took half its health. That is some punch. I can't remember the last time I've been punched and have half my health removed. One nice thing about this is very little for me to do, especially with his zeal really going down. Oh god, this guy has an egg on his head. I was gonna say, what might be fun is to wait until we get more... Oh, you bitch. He dodged. Wait until we get more Chow leveled up. And then just do a stream of just chow stuff, but also just have it be a chill drinking stream. Because there's little for me to do other than tap a button occasionally. Yeah, but that's the thing. Oh! Is that what you do with the apple? Oh god, this guy's... This guy is way more into it than we are. There aren't any headway that I miss. That I actually want to put on hay at the moment. Well, he's dead. That went well. Grand Champion! That's an adorable jingle. Hey! We're almost up to 60. Like, a third of the way there. Because that's one way you can, like, classify this. I do not expect us to do well in this. Oh, speaking of paper bag. Oh, it's lucky. Our zeal goes down so much lower than theirs. I mean... we're still kicking butt. I thought stamina was health. Because I was... even then, our stamina is not the best. Defense is swimming. That's why we take very little damage. And of course, power is Hayes' best stat. Yeah, I know there are two secret stats. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. There are two secret stats, intelligence and luck. But those are ones that, you know, you can't really do much to improve other than just give stuff to your chow. That's the most damage we've taken so far. We might not make it through all of standard. Oh no, it's Stormy. Oh geez, what's wrong with his hands? Oh. Oh. We may have reached our limit here. Ooh. Oh, we almost had a ring out. Oh well. We did a lot better than I expected. Also, let's have a quick just look. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about zeal here, so... oh well. Good job, Hay. You did better than I expected you to. What is this? Oh, right. The food gets really funky. After you go to karate or the races. I mean, he seems still hungry. And we definitely need more stamina. I'm gonna... No, I think Seal might be tied to intelligence and luck. Which we might have a high amount of, simply because of, we do give a lot of stuff to, we do give a lot of things to Hay. Because I think the Chow Chaos Drives give more intelligence and luck than animals. Or something like that. Anyways, let's have a go at Tails.